Authorities say that 6 out of 7 FIFA officials arrested in Switzerland are now opposing their extradition to the U.S. This after the Justice Department hit them with a 47-count indictment, accusing soccer officials and 5 sports marketing executives of racketeering, wire fraud, money laundering, and bribery. Despite all this, though, FIFA's president managing to get reelected to a 5th term. Here's what he had to say about the investigation.
Have you had any direct contact or contact at all with either the Swiss or the US authorities who are conducting these 2 criminal investigations? And if not, are you concerned at some stage you might be arrested?
Listen, the question number 1, no. Question number 2, arrested for what?
I don't know. All those other charges I just brought up. Let's bring in Robert Schoch, defense attorney and former prosecutor, and Kirsten Wilson, trial attorney. All right, thank you both for coming on. Now, 6 of the 7 top FIFA officials arrested on Wednesday. They are opposing their extradition. The question is, how far can U.S. prosecutors' legal reach extend in this case?
The U.S. should be able to extradite them with no problem.
Okay.
When somebody actually opposes their extradition, the Swiss have said, U.S. put together a extradition report and why we should be extraditing someone. They have 40 days to do it, and it's expected they will be extradited. Swiss are not so cooperative in extradition on tax charges, but these are not tax charges.
And Robert, they have their own investigation going on right now. So does their investigation have to end before ours can begin by getting them back into our country? Do we have to wait for the Swiss to conduct their own investigation?
No, absolutely not, because what will happen is if they are extradited back to the United States, there'll obviously be bail bond hearings in front of a judge. Some of the other defendants that have been arraigned have been granted bail and bond. And if you're talking about the millions of dollars that they're talking about here, there may be funds available to them to be able to get out. And if obviously charges are filed back in Switzerland, then they're going to have to go there as well.
Meanwhile, Sepp Blatter, who was reelected yesterday to a 5th term as FIFA president, all while this is going on, was not among those indicted. But U.S. officials say that he was actually one of the people that they investigated. And the investigation is ongoing. And then when he was asked, do you think you could potentially be arrested? He said, what for? I mean, this is just another example of arrogance.
It really is. And he very much has essentially said, bring it on. He's said today, as early as today, that he thinks that there's going to be more forthcoming, that the storm's going to get worse, that it hasn't reached hurricane level yet.
But yet he's exempt?
You know, he won by 2/3 votes on Friday. The EU came out, the European delegation of FIFA came forward and asked for him to resign, asked to hold off on the elections. They went forward, and 2/3 majority voted for him.
I mean, Robert, the fact that he was re-voted and re-elected doesn't necessarily make him exempt. I mean, do you feel potential charges that could come out in this investigation? It is ongoing. There could be more.
Right. And the Justice Department has said so. They said this is potentially not the end of our investigation. They're just scratching the surface. And you have cooperating witnesses. And now you've arrested 7 more people. What do you think they're going to do?
Oh,
they're going to talk.
Let's talk about a deal.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're going to obviously try to strike a plea deal. 6 people. Somebody's going to give them up.
Let me give you someone bigger. Let me tell you what I have. Here are the emails, text messages. Here's my bank account. They're going to know all the answers. All of those things that can't lie are going to potentially bring Sepp Blatter in as a potential defendant.
And that doesn't even, I mean, that's talking about what's going on right now in the U.S. The Swiss are focusing on the awards to Russia and Qatar for 2018 and 2022. Yeah. And so that is a whole other can of worms, with Putin already coming out in support of Blatter.
Yeah, well, that's another great question, because you have Putin in support. I mean, that doesn't, that I would, if I was in the hot seat, I would not want Putin to be the one that's backing me, because that makes me look guilty. I mean, I'm sorry.
Absolutely. And he came out and said, Putin came out and said that the United States is overstepping their boundaries here. Wrong. If crimes are committed in the United States, corruption is occurring in the United States, and United States banks are being used to wire funds, they have absolute right to charge the people involved.
Racketeering, wire fraud, money laundering, and bribery.
Sounds like
I mean, these are very serious charges. It does sound very much like mob-like activity. I mean, what do they face potentially if they were to be all convicted on this, on these many charges?
Certainly incarceration. What we're looking at right now are also enormous fines. Chuck Blazer has already turned over $1.9 million, and he's expected at the time of sentencing to have to give up more money. I mean, we're talking in excess of $200 million that has been focused on just in the U.S. investigation. So certainly the fines are going to be enormous and obviously jail time.
Does Sepp Blatter resign through all of this? Does he bring more negative than good to the organization? Or is he just so full of himself that he's just going to stick it out?
I think he's one of those people who's just so arrogant. He's going to stick it out until either charges are levied against him or FIFA takes some sort of action where a board of directors or somebody else comes out and he gets voted out.
I just don't understand how he could possibly argue that he was unaware of all of this illegal activity.
How he's going
on.
And being so defiant about it, and more or less, if I was his attorney, it would be no comment. There's an ongoing investigation. I can't comment. I'm sorry. At least say that.
Yeah.
But now being so defiant about it, you're just going to ruffle the feathers of the government.
You're begging the investigators to find something. That's what you're doing.
He's been surrounded by scandal for decades, and nothing ever sticks to him. And I think that gives rise to the arrogance.
Well, it may change after this. Kirsten Wilson, thank you very much, and Robert Schalk. Very great to have you both in.
Thanks.
Eric.
Hi, Julie. Well, it's not soccer, and it's not the most graceful competition, but it definitely puts a new spin on hand-to-hand combat. Take a look at this, what it is, and why it might leave you with really painful shins.